Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven, and yes, I am back in Farming Simulator 15. I haven't played this game for quite a while. I did do a bit of a let's play. I don't know, about 5 or 6 episodes, but to be honest, my enthusiasm for that particular map or that particular game got kind of low, but my interest has been peaked recently, and I'll show you, by playing this amazing farm, Thistle farm. So this is a map which was made by Scuderia, and it's based in Scotland, and I have found it amazing. Like, it's exactly the kind of map that I like, because I'm from England and this is a farm which is from Scotland, so it's kind of got a similar feel to it, you know. It's not, well, the thing that I really like about it is the fields are really big. The actual map itself, if you look at the map itself, it's not that big, but it's got everything that you need, but it's not crazy big, because usually I am playing on my own, so that's why I like to have a map that's not crazy big, you know. So it's got pretty big fields, and I just like the way that the roads feel, you know, fairly thin, like they would do in England. You know, like in Britain, when you have a farm, it usually kind of looks like this, with like windy roads. And I don't know, I just really like the way it is. I mean, it might not be the best looking farm sim map in the world, but it looks pretty good. But it's, you know, but I just really like it because of the way that it just really reminds me of farms in England, you know. Okay, so basically I thought I would just talk about what I've been up to. This is just me just walking around the farming area. You do actually get quite a lot of cool stuff with the map. I'm not actually using a lot of mods. The only mods I'm using one which will tell me the name of the grain or whatever. Like, it basically adds a label onto the icons for all of the grains and everything. And I'm also using a mod which will auto save every 5 minutes. Apart from that, and obviously the map is a mod, and I'll put a link in the description for the map. But like I said, apart from that, I'm just using the stock stuff from Farm Sim, because I think there's quite a lot more in this game than there was in previous games, so it kind of works out pretty well like that. And then if in the future, if I do try some multiplayer, then I will, you know, it should be fairly easy to do that. And look, it's my house. Ooh, it's a lovely house, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've been up to. So basically, I've got this guy here, and this guy here has been harvesting for me. So this is a harvester that I got with the map. So a pretty nice harvester, but it seems like the capacity is not brilliant. So I have to offload it fairly often, if you know what I mean. Okay, I also have this guy which is seeding this field, so let's let him continue. This is another tractor that I got with the map. Pretty cool, right? This guy has just finished cultivating this field. So basically I've only really worked on this one field, but it is rather a large field. So the guy here is seeding it, and that guy has just finished with the cultivating. I might actually get him cultivating another field, but I'm not sure how many fields I want to work on. Yeah, and I think I need to vary the grain that I use, because I believe I'm also using wheat here, and I've been selling quite a lot of wheat, because there was a lot of wheat that was already on the map that I've been harvesting. So unfortunately the price of wheat has gone down a lot, or it had done. Yeah, you see, it's really quite low because I've been selling a lot of it. But anyway, okay, so that's them all set up, and then this guy is the guy that has been helping to offload the harvester. Again, the trailer and the tractor I got with the map, so that's good. I mean, it gives you quite a lot of stuff when you start this map, which is good. There was one item that I had to sell. It gave me a tractor that, yeah, it gave me this one here, the New Holland T475 Power Star, but it was very, very weak, this thing, so I had to sell it, because it could, I mean, it had a front loader on it, and that's basically all I could have really used it for like loading up stuff, but even that, it wasn't great, so I sold that and I replaced it with this. So this is a bit more powerful. It can also have a front loader attachment, but as you can see, I can use it for doing other stuff. So I've been using it at the moment for picking up the wheat, you know, the remains of the wheat, and this is a foraging wagon that I also got with the map. So I've basically just been using this guy to pick up all this stuff, like so. And actually, because I've already stored quite a lot of this on my farm, and he's going to be in the way, isn't he? But yeah, I need to move him out of the way. Yeah, so I've already stored quite a lot of this on my farm. So actually, what I've been doing is I've been selling all of this, because this is extra. Oh, and again, see this guy here, you have to offload him quite often. But yeah, I would say that, I mean, I think I've been on this map for about four hours, and it's really reinvigorated my excitement for farm sim, because like I said, the previous save that I had on the original map, I just, you know, didn't really feel that interested in it. But then when then after that, I looked around, I tried out about 4 or 5 maps. I think I tried one which was based in Poland or Eastern Europe, you know, I tried a few of them, but all of the other ones that I tried, I didn't really have a feeling for. But this one, you know, as soon as I started up this map, it gave me a really good feeling, you know. So yeah, so my idea is to do a bit of a let's play on this map. I'm not going to do loads of videos, but certainly you'll see a few, and I'm going to try really hard not to give up on this one like I did the other one. But yeah, hopefully I should be more interested in this map, hopefully. Okay, so let's continue. So I'm just going to get up to 100% and I'll show you what I've been doing with this. I'm actually using I think it's called GVR. It's basically like the AMD version of Shadow Play. It's like the recording using the GPU, but it's the ATI version. So if you let me know what you think of the quality of this particular video, because usually I use another program, but I figured that if this one works, I mean, it seems that this doesn't work with all games, but I saw that it works with Farm Sim, so that's why I thought I would have a go at using it and see what the quality's like. But in theory, it should be easier on my GPU. Oh no, it shouldn't be easier on my GPU. It should have less impact on the game. You know, whenever I am recording with other software, you always expect it to have some impact on the frame rate of the game. But when I use this GVR, I think it's called, in theory, it shouldn't impact on the game as much, which is kind of cool. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to use this more, but like I said, it doesn't work with all games. Okay, we're almost up to 100 now, and I'll show you where I'm going. And then when I show you the sell point that I've been using, then you'll actually see one of the other reasons why I really like this map, because it isn't easy. Like the roads are quite thin, and the buildings and everything are, you know, fairly compact, and it isn't easy for you to get in and out of them, which I think is kind of cool. I find it much more interesting if the driving in the game is a bit more challenging and a bit more realistic, you know. So I'll show you the sail point along here, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about. So along here you can actually sell, I believe you can sell your grain along here, but also you can sell any excess wheat, chaff, whatever you call this, over here. So I'm going to show you that. So I have to reverse up now, like so. And you don't get loads of money for this, but it does add a bit of money, and it does kind of help a bit. Okay, so let's unload. See, you see that the money is going up. There we go. So this is where you can sell, and it's straw. That's the word I'm looking for. It's straw. So I'm selling my excess straw because I have got rather a lot of straw. Like I said, I've already stored quite a lot in my farm, and I figured I don't really need any more. So yeah, and this thing is pretty nice. It looks pretty dirty, but it's a massive upgrade on the other tractor that I showed you. It's much more, well, it can actually do a variety of things relatively well. It's still not that powerful, but it's certainly a lot more powerful than the one I had before, and it's, you know, it kind of gives me more flexibility, which is good. The other one, the other tractor didn't really give me any flexibility, and you see what I mean there. Like, it's not easy for me to get out there. Like, it requires a little bit of thought. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you what I've been working on with the cows. Now, one of the things that I really would like to do in this Let's Play is I'd like to do more of the things that I've not really worked on before in these games. Most of the time when I play Farm Sim, I usually seem to concentrate on the grains and that, you know, the agriculture in that way. In my last Let's Play, I did a fair bit of amount of forestry work, but haven't really worked a lot with animals, so I kind of would like to learn how to use animals, how to do animals. So that's what I've kind of started. And you can see that this is a road here that's a prime example of why I really like this map. It just feels like a really interesting road. It's quite a windy road and things like that. Like, where do I get in? I think it's here. Is it here? I think I can get... No, actually, I'm going to go the other way because that's the way that I know. Okay, so let's go in. And again, you will see this is quite a tight fit, so it's quite interesting. Then go over here. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. I'll kind of show you what I've been doing. So I've been using this other forage wagon. This one that I'm going to use now, it wasn't included. I had to buy it. Excuse me, but I bought it because I knew for the cows, and as you can see, that's what I was talking about over there. I've got quite a lot of straw in my farm, so I already knew that I would need for the cows. To start off with, I'll need the straw, and like I said, I've got a lot of straw, but I'd also need grass. So the great thing about this particular tractor is I can actually use it, oopsie, I can actually use it for the grass as well, like to cut grass, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, I've got quite a large grass cutter that I can attach to the front here, like so. And if I tried this with the other tractor that I got originally, the Power Star one, that one would not have been able to do this at all. So yeah, and this one wasn't that expensive. Oopsie, I believe it was about 100,000, something like that. So it was not that expensive, and yeah, it's a lot more powerful. Okay, so there's a field up here that I've been using, I believe just right here. Yep, a big grass field. So I've been using this, nearly crashed. I've been using this to get my grass. So as you can see, I've already been cutting a fair bit, so let's do a bit more. So lower the pickup, turn on the forager wagon even, lower the mower, turn on the mower. So hopefully now we should be getting some grass. Yeah, there we go. I can't really see easily the grass that I have cut earlier, but because there used to be tyre tracks on here, but the tyre tracks are now gone. Anyway, I'll see if I can work it out. But it is very handy that already on this map there are a few meadows that you can use. And also, you already own all of the fields on the map, so you don't have to worry about that you need to buy fields or anything like that. So, I don't know, it feels like a pretty good way to set up a map, in my opinion. So I do really appreciate Scuderia for making this map. I mean, it's pretty awesome that there are people out there that will make these things for free. And I think that he said that it took him like 40 hours for him to make the map, so it's pretty awesome there's guys out there that are dedicating 40 hours of their life just to make a map for this game. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yes, as you can see, this is how I was picking up my grass, and you see I've got a tyre track now, so that's how I was working, so that I can see where I've already been. So I don't think I'm going to do a lot of this, it's just basically to show you. There's quite a lot of grass that I'm missing when I I turn the corners. But yeah, it's not a big deal. As you can see, this thing does kind of struggle slightly on a hill, but it's got just enough power for it to, you know, basically make do. And I think in the future when I get a lot more money, and I need to go back to this now, I forgot. I need to go back to this. When I get a lot more money in the future, then my idea is to upgrade and obviously have more powerful tractors. So the harvester has been very, very busy, because like I said, for quite a lot of the first 4 hours or so of me playing this map, I've been using the harvester to harvest the wheat that's already available on the map when you start the map. So that's certainly helping me with the money situation. I believe I still have a loan of 50,000, so I do want to pay that off at some point. So yeah, so basically my idea for this this map is I'm going to try to carry on working with the cows. I'm going to try to get the cows as sorted as I can. Like, I want to go all the way with the cows, like have them working really efficiently. And I think also I'd like to look into some other animals. Is the forage wagon on still? Nope. Yeah, so I would like to work with some other animals as well, like maybe the chickens, the sheep. And then I'd like to also look into using things like greenhouses, see if I can earn some money and have some greenhouses and stuff like that. I think I will have a go at doing a bit of the forestry again in this game, but the forestry I don't find that great because I still find it annoying and slightly tedious when you have to like pick up all of the logs and things like that. The physics and the way that the game is, it's not really great enough in my opinion for me to enjoy that a lot. You know, it does get slightly tedious when you have to pick up a load of logs. But yeah, in the future I might look into that, because there is, well, you can actually sell the logs and the wood chip on this map. So okay, so I'm up to like almost 80% on the grass. So I'm just going to go around one more time, and I'll head back to the farm, and I will show you what I've been doing with the grass. So with the cows, like I said, I realised I had to start with grass and also with straw, and I believe my next thing I need to try to do is I need to try and work out the silage. So I believe that I can also use grass to start off the silage, but I can also use the chaff from corn. And also silage is worth quite a lot of money, so I might see if I can actually make a lot of silage, and then I can try to sell it as well. Okay, so I might as well get up to 100% of grass here. I'm not far off now. Yeah, so that's my plan. So I'm thinking I already have quite a lot of grass available, but I was thinking when I'm replanting my fields, I might have a go at planting a cornfield. Okay, I'm just going to head back because we're already almost at 100%. So let's turn everything off. Okay, we're good. So there we go, we got a nice load of grass in here. So like I said, I'll go back to the farm and just very quickly show you what I've been doing with the grass. Okay, so let's carefully head back. Oh, I usually leave the mower here. Oops, not there. Thing. Sorry about that. I usually leave the mower here because then it's easy to pick up. You know, it's quite a large thing. I don't want to be driving around the farm with it on the front of my tractor. Yeah, drop it here. Okay, so the grass. What I've been doing with the grass. Whoopsie. That was not very professional, was it? I'm not exactly being a professional farmer right now, am I? Right, and now I need to go the other way. Slowly does it, eh? Slowly does it. There we go. Okay, so what I've been doing with the grass is I've been bringing it around here because this is where you feed the cows. I don't think I can feed them anymore because I think I've already fed them the maximum that I can. You see here, I only have four cows. I need to buy more cows because obviously it's not really worth that much to have only 4 cows. I'm not sure if they will breed. I wonder if they breed or if you only have the ones that you buy and that's it. But as you can see, this is where the grass needs to go. So I've just been backing up to here. And then look, it says unload. I believe it will say that they already have enough for 6 days. I believe it will say that. Just let me see. Oh, yeah, see? There you go, already full up. So we don't need to add any more. But then what I need to do is I need to start off my the silage. So if I was to come over here, what I can do is drop. Now I'm not sure if it would. I think that is for the manure. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have to. Ooh, hang on. Do I already have something over here? That's interesting. What's this? That looks. Is that the dry manure? Or I'm not sure what that is. It's not really saying anything. So maybe it's dry manure. But I believe the silage needs to go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this grass in here. Right, now I believe that you need to get over 10% before you can start to actually make the silage, you know, like ferment the silage. So, but I kind of want to get more than only 10%. So what I might do is try to get a lot more grass. Okay, so let's unload this. Like I said, it's not going to be a lot, is it? It's not going to be a lot of grass, but it should be a good start. So we've got 2%. So yeah, I'm going to need quite a few of these. Whoops, and my trailer's getting a bit. Yeah, let's drive forward a bit. Is it going to allow me to drive forward? Yeah. Okay, so how much is this? 6%. Okay, so that isn't even up to 10%, but like I said, when you get up to 10%, then it will let you ferment the silage. But my plan is to get, I don't know, maybe 30% at least, so I hopefully get a fair amount of silage. So the silage I'll use for the cows, and like I said, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to make more, so that I can sell it as well, because it's quite an expensive thing, you know, it's worth quite a lot of money. So that would be one thing that I would try. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you on this video is I'm going to show you what I've been doing with the wheat. So this should, I don't think this is going to get me up to 100%, but it should get me quite near 100%. Hopefully. Okay, so I've just been heading over to this other sale point over here. And then, well, it's the same one as that I just went to for the straw, but it's slightly different when you sell the wheat. I'm kind of thinking as well that when I've sold quite a lot of wheat and when I have quite a lot of money, you know, when when I don't have to worry about the money, you know, when I have more than enough money, then what I was thinking is I might hold on to the wheat, store it, and then sell it only when the price has gone up. Because like I said, I've been kind of saturating the market with wheat, so the price is quite low, but I do kind of feel like I need the money. So what I'm going to do is, I think when I'm at the point where I have quite a lot of money, hold on to the wheat, you know. And again, you can see this is another prime example of how it's not easy for you to bring a trailer like this in here. You know, it's slightly challenging, which I like. Kind of helps me feel interested. I mean, even though the price is quite low, you can see I am still making quite a lot of money from this, and this is all free, you know, free money, because all this was planted and ready to harvest on the map when I started. So this is quite a tight turn, but you can usually make it like that. Okay, so I'm going to end the video there, guys. I think that kind of shows you an introduction to what I've been up to on this map. Again, it's a map that's called Thistle Farm, and I'll put a link in the description. And I think in the second video that I make, I'm going to show you some of the areas that I haven't shown you yet. Like, for example, the forestry area. There's another sell point. There's also a train station, things like that. So I will show you that at the beginning of the second episode, and obviously I will carry on with the harvesting and trying to get the silage ready for the cows and everything. So thank you for watching this first video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.